We mentioned earlier on tonight, we spoke with Sophie Volpe, of course, who won the overall at the Homestead Junior Talent Expo. Sophie Volpe had a big thrill getting to meet Caitlyn. And just for a bit of an encore, I thought we'd catch up with Caitlyn now and find out what she's doing. Hey, Caitlyn, thanks very much for the weekend, and what a great buzz it was for those kids.
Hello. Yeah, it was. It was a really good weekend. I mean, it was a great experience for them and for myself as well.
I'll tell you what, isn't the talent out there, it's unstoppable, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's insane. You think that you've kind of heard it all, and then more incredible artists just come up out of nowhere.
Can I share something with the people? I was sitting next to Caitlyn, and this was the first festival she was judging at, and I reckon it's not an exaggeration to say, in your time performing on the festival circuit, I reckon you've seen in excess of 300 judging sheets with your name on them, with feedback and so forth. But the look on Caitlyn's face when she got a blank judging sheet put in front of her was like, "There's no comments." That must have been surreal.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah, because I'm used to just kind of getting the advice and seeing the scores and stuff. But, yeah, when it was kind of up to me and my decision and kind of my opinion of a talent, it was, it was incredible. It was actually still just as nerve-wracking, to be honest.
Now, what does it mean to you to be out there judging now? I mean, you've done one now, so I mean, many people are going to go, okay, well, we need to get more judging from you, because a lot of people, and the children, particularly, I think, with the youth coming through at the moment, that are a little bit confused about the music and what's going on, and the things, they look up to people like yourself and to Liam Brew and to Lance being still out there performing and reaching the heights that you guys are doing now, and they want to become and do what you're doing. So what does that mean to yourself?
Yeah, I think it was really cool to be able to judge and give an opinion just as a behalf of another artist, not necessarily a music critic or anything like that, but just to be like the big sister and say, you're doing amazing at this, and this is what I found has helped me, so maybe you could try this. And I'm just kind of taking a different approach to the traditional judging, I guess you could say.
Well, good for you. I was so excited to be there with part of what we saw this weekend. It was a transformation in judging, and I think it's great for the festival, for the kids. And the other thing is, the kids see Caitlyn making country cool.
Yes, that's my plan.
Well,
so hopefully it's starting to work.
Well, something else we saw this weekend was we saw a brand new film clip hit all the social media, shoot out the lights. What a fantastic film clip. I love it.
Oh, thank you. I'm really excited about this clip. It was bloody freezing to make, but it's had a really good result, so I'm stoked.
Okay. So the girls want to know, who is he?
That's what everyone's asked. Who's my boyfriend for the day?
Mm-hmm.
He is actually a local Gympie lad. His name's Cody, and I had no idea who to use as an actor. I wanted to use someone from Gympie or nearby, and one of my girlfriends said, "Oh, what about this guy?" And then another person come up to me and said, "You could try this guy." It was the same person. So I went,
really?
Oh well, that's a sign. Let's just give him a buzz and see if he's around. So yeah, and he'd never done any acting before or anything like that, so he did well.
When we've done anything with TV and so forth, and even doing some ads on radio, sometimes they let you keep the product that you're advertising.
I
don't think she's allowed to keep him.
No, I politely declined.
Okay.
But it was fun to have for a day.
The striking thing from me now, I'll get onto the serious side of it. The striking thing for me on the film clip is that whole story that was put forward. That sitting on the lounge, it was almost like we were in a routine. We've got to break this routine, and the story that you took us through. How did the whole film clip come about? Where are the ideas and the inspiration for that, Caitlyn?
Well, the most exciting part about that entire thing is that I came up with the entire concept, and then I rang my director and said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And then he basically took that idea and made it something that we could really work with, and something really creative and what would look amazing on camera as a film clip. So yeah, it was a bit of everything, and I think it's worked really well.
Well, I was talking to your mama bear on the weekend, and because we were talking about the film clip, and because I hadn't seen it yet, and she said, "I think you might be pleasantly surprised because I love a film clip that tells a story. So when you're listening to a song, when we hear it, we all have our own ideas of where the story's taking us and things like that, and what it means to us. But then when you watch the film clip, you go, oh, that's where she's taking it." And
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
yeah, and it is a story, and you tell the story through it. So I actually love it. So well done for that one there. But with the song itself, if the people at home haven't heard it yet, give us a little bit of insight. Who wrote it? How did you go about it? And what's it about?
Yeah, well, so the song "Shoot Out the Lights," it's written by some amazing American writers. I had this one and mapped out the window side by side as to what one I should release first. And after Mapped Out the Window was released, I was like, no, I'm still in love with this song, so we've got to do it. So I love this song because it's still got that Caitlyn vibe, as I call it. It's kind of energetic still and positive and fun. But just reminds everyone to love young all the time. I recorded it with Andrew Cochran here in Brisbane, and it all just kind of came together and went really well. And now it's available on iTunes, and you can pre-order the EP that'll be out very soon.
Well, hopefully it's going to be released on the 21st of August, right in time for the Gympie Muster, which you've got. I tell you what, you're going to be very busy at the Gympie Muster this year. I've seen some of your lineups there. You're a busy girl.
Oh, yes. I think coffee will be my best friend that weekend, but I'm really excited. I can't wait.
And you better take your onesie because, you know how cold it gets in Gympie, especially at Amarillo there, it gets freezing. So coffee and onesies are a must.
Yes, it's insane. You got to dress like an Eskimo for the night. It's you wouldn't think it, but yeah, it gets really cold.
Well, guys, get out there onto iTunes, support Caitlyn Shadbolt, and if you're heading up to Gympie, you're going to see her plenty of times there. If you're not going to Gympie this year, you've got the Rainbow Beach, and we do have a little bit of exciting news. She is going to be back on the sunny coast at the Palmwoods Hotel in September, BOR Hotel in December, as part of the Unwired tour with Travis Collins. So that's fantastic news. Thanks very much for joining us again, Caitlyn. And let's give this one a bit of a go right now. Here she is, Caitlyn Shadbolt, and Shoot Out the Lights.